Avatar, Fire and Ash might have just saved Avatar. And yes, save it with a question mark, because that's the exact energy. You know that feeling when a franchise is so pretty is the basically weaponized the wallpaper, but you still can't explain the plot twist without sounding like you're describing this screensaver. Yeah, that's being Avatar's curse. The most gorgeous movie on earth, the period. Wait, bro, what are we even talking about right now? And I say that's with love, because his avatar is this cinematic, equivalent to watching the nature documentaries in 4K while your soul levitates. But for years the conversation has been the same. Pandora is insane, James Cameron is built different. Okay, but what's the exactly story? So when Fire and Ash start getting framed like the movie that finally flips the Y, and I'm listening not because I need more blue people. I already do have enough blue people in my life is Twitter exists, so I'm listening because the title is a lone song like Cameron Look, and the criticism said, cool, and now I'm gonna make it herb. And that might be exactly what Avatar is needed, because here the tea, Avatar didn't need more. It needed that reason, and the first film is colonization, innately belonging to simple the clean mystic. The second film was grief, family survival, and the still mystic, just shock it in the water and trauma. But the third chapter can just be new beyond unlock. A third chapter has to be decision. It has to say, what's Pandora when it stops being the posters and the postcards and starts pressure the cooker? That's the reverse. The Fire and Ash has the potential to be franchise saved, not by turning Avatar into something it isn't. No, it's Cameron will never make tiny, is intimate and handheld India films about the newly taxed returns, but by doing something way scarier, making Pandora morally messy. Look, because the fire is not the subtle, fire's hunger, fire's anger, and fire's thing about that's happen when the peaceful harmony runs into we are done being nice. And ash is what's left when this super tool is fairy tale is gets thumped by reality. That's a glow up, a dangerous one. Let me explain. And if the story actually leans into the Navi is group that doesn't follow same these secret rules and doesn't play gentle noble native is archetype that doesn't exist to teach humans a lesson like cosmic talks. That's the huge pure. It means the Pandora isn't the good guys who live here. Pandora is just a world with factions, with extremism, and with politics, with people who cope with pain by lighting a wild timeline on fire. That's how you make a universe feel real. Because right now is Avatar's biggest weakness isn't its basic. Basic stories are fine. Mystic stories are basic on purpose. The weakness is that people keep reducing Avatar teach attack demo is the with the feelings. Fire and Ash can shut that down by being the movie that finally says this isn't the damn park ride. This is a war that changes people. And yes, exactly, I'm side-eyeing the human side too. Because let's be honest, the radiation energy is basically it's capitalism with the flamethrower, and they never stop coming. The back is the is the bad sequel actually you didn't ask for, okay? But what makes this chapter interesting is it just about humans the being evil again. It's what happens when the lines blur, when the Navi is the don't all agree, when the Solis aren't just defending is the home, okay, and there's navigating a world that might not just even and want them. That's the why that title slaps. Fire and Ash isn't the way of water chew. It's not the soft, okay? It sounds like a song sequences. And the franchise built on the beauty consequences is are missing the annoying ingredients, because the beauty is easy and the admire consequences it or what make you care about it? Also, can we talk about the camera timing? The Mets waited 30 years and then came back like I'm not late, I'm eternal. Now it's only a few years later and suddenly it's like, okay, you're not just the returns, you're building the rhythm, and that matters. Because Avatar can survive as an event forever. It has to survive as a story engine. And this movie, they pull off two things, just two. Okay, just listen. And yeah, it might actually save Avatar. Gives you the alien dynamic. It's just isn't just humans bad. Make it interpersonal, make it ideologic, and make it uncomfortable. Let the emotional core get darker and without losing the sincerity. Avatar only works when it's the earnest. If it becomes ironic, it dies, definitely dies. Because the weirdest truth about the Avatar is, it's one of the last blockbuster franchise that still believes the sincerity. No multiverse jokes, okay? No, well, that happened, and then is no winking at the camera like it's scared of the being cringe. Avatar is cringe in the best way. It's bold enough to mean something with its wild chest. If the fire and ash keeps the sincerity but adds the real moral distraction. If it turns is the fantasy isn't the tragedy is without becoming the miserable, then the save it on thumbnails becomes a save it period. And look, if you're watching this and you're thinking, bro, what Avatar doesn't need the saving, it makes $1 billion by breathing, okay, well, but I'm talking about the culture, the way the people talk about it, the way it sits in our heads is after credits. So do me a favor, if this is hit, tap like, subscribe, and comment your take. Is Avatar actually underrated, or it's the prettiest is franchise that people the politically is forget? And tell me what you want more from is Fire and Ash, darker Navi politics, bigger stakes, or just the camera flexing in IMAX is like it's a religious ritual. Because if this movie lands, question mark disappears.